You there, I have something for you. Greetings. I bear a message to you from the sly Tee-Wan, spymaster in service to Keshu the Blackfin. Ahem. It reads, "Meet me at the graveyard east of Gideon. Need your help. Urgent." Tee-Wan did not want to disclose too many details. This is a private matter, and he is always careful with information. I am sorry I cannot tell you more. I am but the messenger. He awaits you in the graveyard. He will tell you everything there. I erect the spine of gratitude. Do not let Tee-Wan's desire for discretion worry you. Please, go to the graveyard. Help him if you can. He is egg brother to me, along with Keshu, Vosharuk, and Zosin. We grew up together in the village of Sikat-Yol. If you trust Keshu, you can trust Tee-Wan. But I should let him speak for himself once you meet with him. It is a quiet place where secrets can safely be spoken aloud. But as spymaster, Tee-Wan could achieve the same secrecy in many places inside the city walls. It is curious, but that is between you and Tee-Wan. The graveyard lies to the east. He is egg brother to me, along with Keshu, Vosharuk, and Zosin. We grew up together in the village of Sikat-Yol. If you trust Keshu, you can trust Tee-Wan. But I should let him speak for himself once you meet with him. It is a quiet place where secrets can safely...
Let's ride!
Yeah! Yeah!
I told you not to spook him.
I was perfectly civil.
Your brand of civility leaves much to be desired. Ah, good. You've arrived. Your punctuality is appreciated. I am Tee-Wan, spymaster of the Blackfin Legion. I serve General Keshu in all matters of intrigue. Though the matter I need help with is of a more personal nature. I hope I am right in trusting you with it. Straight to it, then. One of our own has gone missing. Zosin, one of our closest companions, and Keshu's principal ambassador. My informants tell me he was last seen speaking to a dark elf named Malin Drad. That's where you come in. Something's got him on edge. He won't talk to any of us. The members of the Blackfin Legion are easily recognizable in Gideon. I need someone he won't see coming. I want you to see if you can speak with him and learn what he and Zosin discussed. He's staying at the Egg and Hammer Inn. The method of information extraction is up to you, and I will see you rewarded. All I ask is that you be discreet. Too many prying eyes will ensure Zosin never opens up to us about whatever is going on. Vosharuk, likely the finest warrior in Gideon, next to Keshu herself, and certainly the strongest of our ranks. She grew up with the rest of us in Sikat-Zol, and much like myself, has served the Blackfin for many years. Apologies. It's Keshu's nickname. Voss was actually the one to witness the event that started it. During one of our trials, Keshu emerged from the dark waters of the swamp to kill 3 Naga. Like a blackfin on the prowl, Peek-Ereel wrote. No, I have not informed her, yet. She is very busy, as you are no doubt aware. Her claws are full with the fallout from your encounter with those crazed Dagonists. I wish to keep her in the dark for a moment. She has enough to worry about. He is an odd one, but no villain. An accomplished mage and expert on the plains of Oblivion. He put his conjuration skills to work in service of the Ebonheart Pact. Though he's since retired to spend his days drinking and poring over old tomes. Like most arrogant mages, he enjoys making sure others are aware of his superiority. He's a talker. My mistake was not stopping Voss before she confronted him directly. He doesn't want trouble with the Blackfin Legion, so he's playing coy now.
Thanks for your help. Word of advice: step lightly around the Dark Elf when you speak with him. He scares easy. I think he soiled his robes when I first asked him about Zosun. Tee-Wan says that's my fault, though I do not see how. I have great love for him, but we have always been opposites. When we were hatchlings, I was busy bloodying my scales, while he was mixing alchemal tinctures. He is brave, and he is often too clever for his own good. I worry for him. No clue, but Zosun is a master conjurer and a veteran of many battles. I have no doubt that whatever trouble he's gotten himself into, it will not get the better of him. Still, I believe he needs our help, whether he asks for it or not.
Dance, my servant. Spin and swirl. Oh, but don't singe the rug. Welcome, welcome. Another adventurer comes seeking the wisdom of Malindrad. Eh? What will it be this time? Conjuration training? Escort through the greater plains, perhaps? I am not drunk. I am retired. Do you know how long I served those ungrateful wretches of the Ebonheart Pact? And was my severance in accordance with my service? Ha! But that's all changed now. Someone finally saw my value. I'm set for life. The very same. To think some consider him my equal in conjuration. Ah! Ridiculous. A true expert knows you never fall in love with your own conjured servants. I tried to talk him out of it, but he just kept raising his offer. He wanted a special ritual stone. I didn't have one, but I taught him the spells to make use of it, and we spoke of Doomvault Porsixid, a place that might contain such a relic. I told him to just summon a new servant. They're all the same. The damn fool! I told him to stick to flame Atranox. Sure, they can be nice to look at, but they're made of fire. He preferred to summon kin, warriors from the Deadlands and beyond. Not my type, but who am I to judge when the coin is good? As if a novice could understand the inner workings of a runic conduit intrinsically linked by its very nature to the chaotic creation of kin. Ha! Honestly, talking to you is making me sober. You're worse than that giant lizard woman. East out of Gideon, where the Blackwood turns to muck. It's hard to miss, but you should prepare yourself if you intend to enter. That's where Zosin was headed. Happy now?
You're back. Any luck? Tee-Wan went off to do a bit of investigating on his own, but he said he would return soon. Did you manage to get anything out of that idiot, Malin Drod? Ugh, these vaults make my scales itch. There's a power to them. More tempting to mages than most, I suspect. Did Malin say what Zosin's after? Love. Oh, not this again. By seed and spleen, I would bet anything that he's trying to reach Zyria. It's a long story. Back when the Blackfin Legion went to war against the Akaviri alongside the Ebonheart Pact, Zosin summoned an entire cohort of Dremora warriors to help turn the tide. Zyria was among them, more loyal to Zosin than all the rest. They fell for each other on the battlefield. Then Zyria died for him. Of course, that's what conjured servants do for their masters. But Zosin didn't see it that way. Not with her. Wait, here comes Tee-Wan.
Zosin hasn't contacted anyone else in the Legion. Tell me you have something.
He's looking for Zyria.
Ah, I should have guessed.
Well, that explains why he didn't tell us anything.
Zyria. It's been a few years since I've heard that name. I take it things went better for you with Malin Drod than they did for Voss. No surprise there. Tell me what you know. A ritual stone. I suppose that makes sense. I assume Voss told you that Zyria died fighting for Zosin some years back. When a Dremora dies, it reforms on its home plane, but it takes a considerable amount of time before it can be summoned again. My theory is that this ritual stone Zosin went to gather might be able to circumvent the amount of time it would take to summon Zyria. Look, you've already done what I asked, but I could use your help for just a little longer. I need you to enter Doomvault Porsixid and find Zosin. Make sure he's safe. He's clever, but there's no telling what kind of horrors await him in there. Voss and I are needed here. Please, find our egg brother for us. Try to get him to listen to reason. He doesn't need to rush this. He should discuss it with Keshu and the rest of us. Conjuration is dangerous to begin with. A ritual of this kind? I'm not even sure Zosin knows what could happen if it goes tail up. It's dangerous, even for a seasoned mage like Zosin. Hostile Daedra roam the halls, and I've heard reports that the deeper you go, the stranger things get. Like it's a window into oblivion. Be careful. We're not asking you to die for us. Try to get him to listen to reason. He doesn't need to rush this.
Yeah.
Let's not get separated. I'd rather not be alone in this place. I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to. You know, I like to think I'm agreeable. Stick with me!
Ziria, if I am to die here, would I go to the same place as you? An adventurer? What are you doing in this cursed place? Of course he did. I tried to spare him of this. I tried to spare all my egg siblings, but things have gone awry, as I might have expected. You know why I'm here then. You know about Ziria. Yes, the Ganez Stone. And in my haste I attempted to summon Ziria to my side immediately. A grave error. These vaults are pure chaos. No place for a stable conjuring. The spell backfired, sapped me of my magicka and nearly killed me. Wait. The Kinez stone also suffered from my impatience. Expended like it is now, it's useless. It needs to be recharged, or this was all for nothing. Take it. Find trees like this one that still hold energy. It won't take much, I promise. Find more of these trees marked by runes. The ones next to us have been spent. The energy consumed by my botched attempt at the summoning ritual. But there are more not far from here. The stone is already attuned. You just need to find the trees. It may seem strange, but trees grow even in the realms of oblivion. As on Nirn, they are blooming pathways teeming with the energy of their parent plane. That force powers the stone. We'll need more of it if I'm to have any chance of saving Zyria. It is difficult to explain. Conjuration requires a focus of two distinct points. Where the entity currently is, and where you wish it to appear. I underestimated the instability of these vaults. The swirling chaos clouded my vision, and I failed. It's more complicated than that. The chaotic energy of Oblivion is bleeding through into Nirn, but it's overlapping our reality without replacing what is here. In all my studies, I've never seen anything quite like it. I have enough magicka to shroud myself from sight. I won't be far behind. Many cautioned me when I revealed my love for Zyria. They said she was a demon, incapable of such emotions. That she would use my feelings to manipulate me. Though she is a Dramora, Zyria is different. Exiled from her clan, alone and hunted, simply because she is unique. I know I can protect Zyria as long as I am by her side. Just like she once protected me.
I guess this is a fight now.
Her clan will never stop hunting her. We may be on the run for the rest of our lives, but at least we will be together. That should be enough. I have my strength back. I will go to Tee-Wan. Meet me there.
They're coming for us. Vec, I hope you're watching. Off we go!
Good to have you back, brother.
Would have preferred not to have to send someone after you.
I know. I am grateful to you all, but I had to take this chance. I owe you a debt of gratitude, my newfound friend. Not only for pulling me out of that vault, but for being willing to help me recharge the stone. I won't soon forget it. It should come as no surprise that I intend to attempt to summon Ziria again. However, my egg siblings are divided on whether this is the wisest course of action. I must admit I can be rash where Ziria is concerned. You bore witness to that. Tee-Wan and I believe Ziria would make for a powerful ally in the battles ahead. Having her here now could save lives. On the other hand, Vas Haruk is right to caution that Ziria is an outcast kin. She cut ties with her clan, and they will hunt her. I do not know. Ziria is alone in the Deadlands, newly reformed and already running for her life. I want to believe I can keep her safe here, even if it means we might attract more enemies to ourselves. What do you think I should do? Ziria is a powerful ally and friend, and yet an outcast Dremora will almost certainly draw some measure of unwanted attention towards the Blackfin Legion and Gideon. It is a difficult decision. Speak with Tee-Wan and Vas Haruk. We must decide soon.
A decision must be made. In this time of strife, do we remain overly cautious and refuse to act? Or should we recruit a powerful ally with intimate knowledge of Dagon's forces in the Deadlands? I am, and not only for Zosin's sake. There's a storm coming, friend. If a war with Oblivion itself is in our future, I am not sure our Imperial allies will be enough to help us drive them back. We're going to need all the help we can get. I am the Blackfin's spymaster. I win battles by being better informed than my enemies. Ziria may know something of Dagon's plans, and even if not, she knows the tactics and weaknesses of Daedric forces. I think it is well worth the risk.
Of course Zosin wants to summon her. I should have known. But we must consider our course carefully. Having a Dremora in our midst could affect far more than just our own family. You have seen the dangers General Keshu and the rest of us face now. Vaults of Oblivion, cultists in service to Mehrunes Dagon, and tenuous alliances to meet them. Now is simply not the time to take unnecessary risks. Against any other foe, yes, she is of the Deadlands, the home plane of the very enemies we found on our doorstep. An outcast Dremora at our side may only serve to draw the full might of the Dagon's armies down on our heads. Think on this.
Zyria is a powerful ally and friend, and yet an outcast Dremora will almost certainly draw some measure of unwanted attention towards the Blackfin Legion and Gideon. It is a difficult decision. Speak with Tee-Wan and Voss Haruk. We must decide soon. Were it not for you, I would never have retrieved the stone, and this choice would not be before us now. I will respect your decision. Which do you think is the wiser course? Having Zyria by my side once more will certainly outweigh any risk. So what if a few more Dremora come looking for a fight? We will banish them back to oblivion, together. Thank you, my friend. I'll begin the summoning shortly.
It will be good to see Zosin and Zyria reunited, and I look forward to picking her brain in regards to whatever Dagon's forces have in store for us. No doubt she will, just as you have. You've done more than I could have asked. You're one of us now, as far as I'm concerned. I hope, if it comes to it, you'll fight beside us once again. Take this. You've earned it.
The conjuration ritual starts now. Stand back. Zyria Kenaz Clan Shardai, Zan Phaedra Shardai, Zan Dagon Zyria, Zosin Akam Zyria.
Zosin, my love, you found me!
My dearest Zyria, I never stop searching. You remember my family.
Of course, except for this one.
A new friend. Most worthy. Without them, I would not have been able to bring you back.
Then you have my thanks as well, hero. And my promise of aid in the battles to come.
I do not regret keeping secrets. There are some things that one has to handle on their own.
I hope this won't come back to bite us in the tails. Still, I hold no grudge. Zyria is important to Zosin. As long as she is with us, I will keep her safe. And if she turns on us, well, I'll send her back into the fire myself.
When we were growing up back in Sikat Zor, I would have never thought that someday my egg brother would fall in love with a demon. Funny how things work out. Let's give them some time. They've got years of catching up to do.